If you have an e-commerce business, or you are a consultant or a coach or a service provider in general, then you need to build a community. And one of the questions that I hear a lot is it better to build a community on Facebook, or is it better to build my own community as a business owner outside of Facebook on a separate platform? That's exactly the question that we will answer in today's episode. Hello everyone and welcome to Think Business, the only channel that focuses on helping you to start and scale your online business, all while maintaining balance and improving your performance as a business owner. So if you are new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe so that you do not miss any of our upcoming episodes. Should I build my community on Facebook via Facebook groups, or it's better to build it on an external platform such as Tribe or Mighty Networks? Before answering this question, I would like to start first by speaking about the advantages of building your community on Facebook. There are mainly 4 benefits, and the first one of these benefits is that Facebook in general is trying to make groups and the group discussions a priority. So if you are a normal user and you are scrolling through your news feed, it's normal nowadays that you see a lot of posts from the groups that you are joining or that you have joined in the past. And this can be a very big advantage for you as a business owner if you are building your group on Facebook. This is the first point. The second benefit of using Facebook is that you don't need to push your people or your audience or your community to register or to get accustomed to using a new platform. Because you have always to keep in mind that when you lead people to register in a new platform, there is some time that will be consumed in teaching the people how to use this new platform. This is the learning curve period. So, but in the case of Facebook, the people already have accounts on Facebook and the people already know how to use Facebook. The third benefit of using Facebook is that the people already built a habit of visiting Facebook each day. So you don't need to start building this habit or to direct the people and to force them or to find a way to make them see your content or engage with you on another platform. No, Facebook already has this feature. The people they wake up in the morning, they start logging onto Facebook. At the evening, they log into Facebook. Even in the midday, when they have some 5-10 minutes breaks from work, they log into Facebook. So they built this habit already. And finally, and the fourth point, and this is very, very important if you are seeking expansion in the future and you want to expand your community, Facebook can show your group to a lot of people who are searching for the terms that you link with your group. For example, if the name of your group is something relevant to motivation or career development, and you created and you put this in the name of the group and you put some keywords as the SEO of this Facebook group, then each time someone will search on Facebook, your group can appear. And accordingly, you can acquire and get new possible clients just via creating this group on Facebook. These were the main 4 advantages of using a Facebook or using Facebook to build your community. Let's now speak about the main disadvantage of using Facebook to build your community. And this disadvantage is that it's a community that you do not own. A community that you do not own. Facebook has an algorithm. They can easily change this algorithm, and accordingly, the people will not see your posts. Like what was happening several years ago. Facebook started giving priority to groups only in the past 1 or 2 years. Before this, it was very, very hard to see posts from your groups within your newsfeed. Now you can see them. So what will happen next after 2-3 years? You don't know. So maybe it will start like the Facebook fan pages where the people acquired a lot of audience there on these fan pages, and you were able to reach organically to a lot of these people, and now to reach only to your fan page members, the ones that you acquired already, you need to pay for advertisements. So you don't know what will happen. You don't own this platform and you don't own the algorithm. That's why anything can change and you will not be able to communicate easily with your fans. And on top of all of this, Facebook can have the power already to, let's say, to bring or to disconnect you from using your group, or to bring your group down, maybe because of any mistake that you will do or anybody complained about something. So for example, let's say any person who hates you or hates your business, or maybe for example somebody that you have a conflict with went to Facebook and started and made a complaint that you violated community standards. after several complaints like this, they can maybe think about shutting down your group. And accordingly, every effort that you did in the past years will go away. And that's why, as much as there are huge advantages of using Facebook, as much as it's also a little bit of risky to only rely on Facebook to keep your community. Now let us speak about the advantages and disadvantages of using another platform or outside a platform where you are able to own this audience, like for example, Tribe, as I said before. And the first advantage is, or the main advantage is, that you are owning this community. At the meantime, right now, nothing can happen that can bring your group down or shut it down for you. Nothing can happen that can influence if the people can see your posts or not in this group or any other thing. You own this place. And this is the best advantage of going outside of Facebook and doing this outside on another platform. On the other hand, there are several disadvantages that you have to consider. First, as we spoke previously, you need to get people to register to this new platform and to teach them how to use it and to get used to it. This is the first thing. Second, you need to find a way to make them build a habit of visiting this platform maybe daily only because of you. Because if they are visiting this external platform, they are visiting it only for you. Not like Facebook. Facebook, they are going there and just checking their news feed, what their friends are doing. But here, you need to redirect this traffic or redirect them in order that they are visiting your portal or your community place or community page only because of you. This is itself a big issue or a challenging point. And the third problem is that new people will not be able to find your community page or community platform. Not like Facebook. They will not find a place where they can go to and search like they are doing in Facebook, and I explained before, and hence they will find all the information. They can see your group and then they can join and get to know you. No, here you will have to you need to get 100% of the traffic by your own self. No platform will support you. No platform will attract new people towards your community. So you will have to do everything by yourself. And these are three big problems, and you have to consider them at the meantime before making a decision. So when to use Facebook? If you have a loyal fan base and you have people, what I mean about loyal fan base is people who will follow you wherever you are. So if you have loyal fan base, hopefully big loyal fan base, and you are able to transfer these fans to follow you to the other platform, you can do it. But if you are starting from the beginning, or you don't have a loyal fan base, which means that if you change from this platform to this platform, a lot of people will not come behind you, then it's better to stay on Facebook. Because not everyone will be willing to make this extra effort of registering to a new platform and just being and checking it each day just because of you. You have to keep this in your mind, no matter how much they like you or they like your product, service, or content, or no matter what you are doing. No. A lot of people will be your fans only because it's in context of the Facebook. They are opening their profiles or the Instagram and they see when they are scrolling your posts and they can interact with it, they can like it, but they will not do something extra. That's why it's up to you right now to decide. Is it really worth it? Do I have really a big fan base which is really true and truly loyal, so that a specific amount of this fan base can go and follow me in this community? Or if I move to this community or move it to outside the Facebook, then nobody will follow me. That's the question that you need to answer. But under any circumstances, if you are starting from the beginning or you just started a few weeks or a few months ago, then I highly recommend that you stay with Facebook at the meantime. This was my opinion and based on my experience. But now I would like to hear your opinion and based on your experiences also. Do you like what I shared with you in this episode? Or do you want to add something else? Or maybe you have a different opinion? Share with me your thoughts in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe and to like this episode if you didn't like it until now. See you next time.